Hello guys, how are you? I am fine. So today we are gonna read Goosebumps series 2000 from R.L. Stine, Brain Juice. So we are going to start from prologue. Prologue, Chapter 1. We are wasting our time here, Morgul, the taller alien whispered. His lower mouth turned down in a tight frown as his upper mouth spoke the words, Go Bull, you are always so impatient. His partner scolded. The two aliens were green and wet-skinned. They wore no clothing. Their bell-shaped bodies had four slender tentacles poking out of the sides. Two flat webbed feet, eight curled black toes on each foot, rested at the end of short, stumpy legs. Frog-like heads bobbed on the top of the short, fat bodies. The aliens' faces were ugly and cruel. Two wet yellow eyes bulged over two jagged, toothed mouths. Purple pods throbbed and pulsed up and down. Coiling tentacles, the pods looked like deep wounds. They opened and closed, making a soft sucking sound as the aliens breathed through them. Gobul, the taller one and the leader, had silver tusks, much like walrus tusks, that curled over his two mouths. Morgul was fatter and slow moving. His four tentacles were always twisting slowly through the air, as if he was swimming. The two aliens had been hiding in the home of Dr. Frank King in Maplewood, New Jersey, for nearly a week. When they weren't spying on the famous scientist, Morgul slept, snoring through both mouths, and Gobul worried. We cannot spend any more time on this planet, Gobul whispered to his partner. Someone will find our spaceship. The humans will drag it away to study it, and we will be stranded in this horrible place forever. It's well hidden in thick woods, Morgul reminded him. I don't want to be stranded here, the taller one exclaimed, licking his tusk with both tongues, as he did when he became excited. Can you imagine having to live in a place where they kill their food before eating it? We knew they were primitive people, Morgul replied. We knew they were not very smart. Yes, I know. That's why we have come here. The humans should make excellent slaves, but so far it doesn't look promising. All of Morgul's pots opened at once as he yawned. The breath that burst from his body shook the boxes and jars in the little pantry behind the kitchen where they were hiding. Shh! Cover your pots when you yawn, Gobul scolded. We don't want Dr. Frank King to discover us, do we? Morgul snickered. His fat, shiny, wet body jiggled as he laughed. He narrowed his two yellow eyes. I'm not afraid of the human. If he spots me, I will jam one tentacle into his chest, pull out of his heart, and eat it. Gobble frowned and with both mouths. Don't make me hungry. Are you sure we are in the right house? Morgul demanded. Yes, Gobul answered, without hesitating. He's the smartest of all humans. You read the sign above his front door, Dr. Frank King, Experimental Science Lab. You saw his name? King, Dr. Frank King. That means he's the king of all the scientists. I know, Morgul groaned, bouncing up and down on his stumpy legs. That's why we were watching him. Because he's the king of scientists. But he and his wife don't seem that smart and they are not young enough. Have to use the brain energizer fluid, his leader whispered. We must bring two human slaves back to our homeland, and they have got to be young and strong and smart. Smart enough to be good slaves. But where will we find them? Morgul wondered. Gobul opened his mouth to speak, but stopped at the shim of the doorbell. Shh! Dr. King visitors came. Morgul, quick, back in the cabinet, hide! So that's it for today, guys. We read prologue for today, and we will read the first chapter in next video.